Hello everyone, and welcome back to Edgington, our little village on the side. So, here in Timber and Stone, we've presently got some designs going, which is that we have got our structure laid out, and we are presently waiting patiently on our miner over here to procure all the materials for us to complete building it. We kind of need to get this side done very quickly because there's like 3 different access routes into our place right now, and it's late afternoon already. But we shouldn't have to worry too much. We've got a ton of animals roaming around, which is what they're supposed to be doing at that moment. They are presently following after Beatrix Wright, our herder. Oop, and I'm way too close in there. And let's see. Oh, our stonemason has fallen asleep at the stone forge there. We'll use some wood on that. Keep it nice and warm. Hopefully not on fire, because I've had that problem. Not in this game, thankfully, but in reality. Let's speed things up a bit. Okay, so with that, our builder is grabbing his stuff and he's going back to work. Perfect. And he actually seems to have left a block in mid-air. That's not the usual. Very strange. Much odd. Okay, but we've got a ton of animals following our herder, and her purpose then is to get them into the room that's going to be going over here, where they will not be able to open the door once we domesticate them, and that will keep them contained and ideally safe, because any wolves that come hunting for them are going to have to go through 2 different doorways to manage it. And is there anyone that I can convert to a miner who won't mess things up too much? Because we kind of need to build this thing a little bit faster than we are right now. I don't think so, and I've no... Oh, I don't think we had a forager, did we? Okay, well let's convert Bernard Lacombe to a miner then, and off he can go. Okay, and he has on his position a stone pickaxe. I usually just build a ton of stone pickaxes early on, because they're what you mostly need to get the main resources early on. Later on I'll be able to upgrade them to bronze, iron, and copper and such pickaxes. But don't worry guys, it's good to be multi-talented. Okay, so they'll be bringing back the stone, and then our builder here can get to work on those that little bit faster. And why aren't you doing anything? There you go. Sometimes you just need to give them a bit of a nudge for some reason. Okay, so what will happen is that we've got this road coming in, which means that traders will occasionally appear on here, and they'll wander in, and we can barter with them for certain goods. And then after that, we'll also get maybe a few more roads coming in from the side that we can add on. Maybe we'll expand to a 2nd or 3rd settlement out in the wilds there a bit more. But our main concern at this precise moment, and well, we apparently have some wild stuff running around as well. Interesting. Why have all these become wild and unherded? What? Huh? What's going on? I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, these are all the animals that we just had hanging around inside of our thing. Why have they suddenly become do not herd? I can't wagon. And again, I'm clicking on the wagon. That's really annoying. The GUI isn't overriding where I'm clicking. Okay. Henrietta, retrieve your animals, please. Is that all of them? Okay, I think that's all of them. Okay, so we're getting a ton of stone now, 25 in the lot, but our builder is asleep. Sorry, dude, but... Ugh, actually, you're tremendously fatigued. Ugh. You see, it says he's struggling to sleep on the ground. That's because the ground is not a great place to sleep. If you sleep on the ground, it takes a lot longer for your fatigue to go down. But unfortunately, we don't have anything else to do for that at the moment. Let's see, mining stockpile. Let's chuck one there. And Beatrix, if you could come in here. Thank you. Bring all your animals with you. Herd that boar. And we don't have a carpenter at the moment, so I can't really toss down another campfire, but I'll toss this one on. Because we have more than enough wood. Actually, I probably should just tell him to stop. And I see a chicken. Heard. Get all the life. And he's wild as well. Why are these guys suddenly becoming so wild for some reason? I don't know. Actually, how are we doing for food? We have no food whatsoever. Probably because we're running on plants at the moment. And actually, why are our farms running through the wall? That's not good. Going to have to solve that. Okay, so do not reseed, do not reseed, do not reseed, and do not reseed. Okay, so then we can just shovel the seeds as long as we like. Okay, level 5 a herder. Good for her. She's getting her experience, that's for sure. Okay, so we've started on this wall, which is good. So we're now working on getting these next couple sides done. One of our miners is out cold. Rickerman. Is he our dedicated miner? Yeah, he's our dedicated miner. Where is his companion? There he is. Level 2 miner, Bernard. Goddard and Lacombe. That sounds like they should be aviation or something. Okay, but meanwhile, Samantha has had no one to worry about shooting at just yet. And let us hope it stays that way, because she is a level 3 archer, which means that, despite being the best of the lot, her marksmanship leaves a lot to be desired. And, oh, the stonemason's woken up. Let's put him on building duty for the moment, so we can speed things up a touch. The sooner we get this retaining wall done, the better. And I probably could have done with it just being 2 blocks high, save myself some resources and time, but I'd like to get a decent structure done fairly quickly. The early days of timber and stone are pretty much entirely scrambling to get resources to build some kind of defensible position. So for the time being, that's what we're focusing on. Let's sit Samantha near the fireplace, near the door. She's probably getting covered in smoke, but she has a clear sight to anything that tries to get to this door. Not that it matters, because I've got a ton of other locations they could run to right now. What's up with you? Waiting hole. Inventory, you have a pickaxe. Do we run out of things to mine? No, there is one thing over there, but it's probably too much for his stone pickaxe. So with that, we shall have to start selecting a new area to mine. So let's go with dig mine, and we shall plunk this around about here. And as he digs that down, we'll lower the stakes so that we can actually see it a bit better. Oh, Nigel Mason's stone hammer has broken. But that's fine, we've got plenty for that. So what is Rickerman got in his inventory? He's got the copper pickaxe, so he probably can manage that. Okay. So this is the beginning of an actual downward mine. I was previously just digging up a lump of rock above the surface, but now we're actually going down. And what you can do later is you can build minecart tracks that take resources back up to supplies and such. Interesting place to sleep there, Bernard. But oh well. It's very slowly this is coming into shape, and it is now midnight of day 2. So we should be through the worst of it. I haven't seen any sign of troublesome creatures yet, but it's kind of hard to tell in the darkness. But the main things we are on the lookout for are skeletal infantry, which would appear as like white figures in the darkness at this point. Wolves, who are fairly large creatures. That's a chicken over there on the right. And goblins. Goblins are basically resource competitors, and they are very angry resource competitors at that. And we are out of stone again. How are you for your fatigue? You are doing just fine, so over here you come. Well, not just fine, but decently enough. Struggling to sleep on the ground. You mean struggling to sleep on the in-progress wall, you dimpty? No? Apparently he can't chop that either. Wonder what that is then. Generally, you'll find that there's these blocks in the environment that for whatever reason your miner can't seem to mine. And occasionally it's just a glitch. But, rather more... Oh no. No, Samantha, wake up. Goblins. Goblins, and they're right by our base. Oh, that's just not right. Where is... I don't even see an encampment. Where did they come from? Oh. Okay, that's just mean. Why would they do this to me? Oh, and she's very fatigued. Oh, this isn't going to go well. Okay, I need you to move. I need you to mobilize. I need you to start shooting at this thing. Okay, good. You got its attention. Now kill it. Kill it! No, Samantha! Haha. Okay. Goblin Marauder, slain by Samantha. And was that the same? Yeah, that was the same one that she just slain. Oh, and their camp is right next door! Oh, that's just not right! That's just evil. You can't be doing that! Okay, well, while I just pause this, I'm gonna set the next level of this mine. So we can get to work on that while I have Samantha here to take care of these goblins. Looks like we just have the 2 of them. Unless one of them's gone off elsewhere. Okay, how close until she gets their attention? Goblin Ravager, which means he's melee only. I'd be more worried if it was a ranged unit at this point in time. But he is still a little too far away for her bow, so let's just inch closer. Oh, back up, back up, back up. Oh, that's not a good sound. That sounds like something shooting at her. Come on, Samantha. Okay, she's kind of injured now, so she really needs to get some sleep. But fortunately, I believe that is all of the zombies. Oh no, there's one more. There's one more Ravager. Okay, we're gonna have to station her along here. And, oh dear, she's hurting. She does not have much in the way of health. You can upgrade them from short bows to long bows, and there's another one called a mixed bow, I think, or something like that, something to that effect, which have different ranges. The long bow is what we would like to have for her right now, because it has the largest range, which is also low on the arrows. Ooh dear. Yeah, we need to get Anna closer up very soon. But now we can probably fast forward a bit. And we'll get this this mine surrounded in a nice wall as well. So that we don't have to worry too much. Okay, let's bring you over here. Or not, because you decide you're going to build over there. Not going to complain at this point in time. And how are you for fatigue? You can get up. Okay, so there's one more Ravager. Now what goblins will do is that they will run around killing animals, thus depriving you of actually containing them yourself, and they'll also chop down trees, thus again depriving you of getting them yourself, and they'll also be very hostile to you. So they basically lay waste to the environment like locusts, and they just keep going until you get rid of them, basically. Who was our carpenter? You were our carpenter. Okay, let's make some more tools then. Stone hammer. Add 3 of those, thank you. And we don't actually have a forager, which is probably why our food situation is so dire at the moment. Stone pickaxes, let's add 5 of those to the queue as well. And where is our woodcutter? Oh, hey, we have dawn. Well, sort of, it's late night. Okay, you get over here, And let us change you over to... Actually, none of these are helpful for us, except for maybe Forager. But what I can do is change your preferences so that you don't independently chop the nearest trees, so that I don't have to worry as much about you getting attacked by this random roaming goblin. Okay, now we're getting to dawn, so the light's coming up. And yeah, I can gather resources from these guys, but that requires a forager. But I'll set you. You actually had fairly decent stats for foraging, didn't you? Okay, Benedict. Be a forager for me, and gather the resources from this guy. Is he? Wow, that's hellish. Never thought I'd see the day when I'd be worried about goblins standing in fire. Oh. Okay, we had a carpenter, didn't we? In which case, let's see if we can make some stone-tipped arrows. Requires feathers and raw stone. Not quite possible then. What are you up to? You've got your copper pickaxe, you've got your stone pickaxe, why aren't you digging? Because for some reason you decide you can't mine that one block. No? Goblin Ravager, spotted. Okay, Samantha, here is your time to shine. You are our only offensive character at the moment. You need to do this well. Ooh, in the head. Nicely done. How are you doing that? You've almost leveled up. You have a weak back, but your morale is pretty high. Good to know. Although everyone's hunger is also going up at the moment. Okay, but that is the end of the goblins, I think. That's just not right. Yeah, they shouldn't spawn that close to everyone. Look at that. A longbow could practically shoot across there. That just ain't right. Okay, well let's get Benedict foraging so that we can get some food. And in his main hand we'll say he should have a hunting knife. And let's see, gaffer berries, hunt chicken boar, and sheep. Although sheep we're not that much interested in. And when he hunts some boars, he should be able to find us some animal hair, which will get us our first bits of rope with which to make our first beds. Let me see. Furniture, bed, straw, 2 animal hide, cloth, cotton, and also cloth. Cloth requires a tailor, which requires animal hide anyways. Okay, so he's going to get us some food, because everyone is very hungry at the moment. And since my miners are being so tremendously lackadaisical about what they're going to mine, let's get this down another layer. So 3 and 4. Very slowly, we're digging down. And I cannot remember what button it is to control going down. Up arrow, down arrow, apparently. Oh. And the game has crashed, apparently, due to just me filming at the same time. Sorry about that, but that's a fairly decent point to end the episode. Fortunately, the game saves every time you hit escape, so that's fine. So, we have, in Edgington, encountered our first zombie camp, which happened to set up within mere meters of our base, which isn't even fully built yet. Samantha proved her worth by felling every single one of them, single-handedly. And our miners are being very fussy about what they want to mine. But that is it for now, so I shall catch you all next time. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and or a favourite. Follow me on Twitter and subscribe to be notified of future updates. You can also check out the website where most other content is uploaded. That's all for now, catch you later.